Hello and welcome back to my craft room. I'm going to try something new today, new for me. This was suggested to me by the lovely Emily from Emily Arts. Check out her channel if you haven't already, I'll leave a link. She's just so inspiring and such a joy to watch. Just check her out, you'll see what I mean. Anyway, she suggested that I check out the Prompt Squad challenge. So I did. Now this is a monthly art challenge. You can use any medium you want. Do whatever you like, any style you like. It's hosted here on YouTube by Jasmine Todd, and a new prompt comes out monthly, and then you upload pictures or video to YouTube or Instagram, use the hashtag Prompt Squad, and then Jasmine sort of rounds everything up and does a kind of montage of all the different pieces that people have done. And I've watched a couple of them. They look brilliant, really good, and really unusual, challenging prompts. So this month, now I've forgotten what it actually was. I think it's Space Adventure. I've decided I'm doing Lost in Space. Is it Space Adventure? I'm going to have to check. Hang on. Yep, well, I was right. It's Space Adventure. So my first thought was some of the programmes I really enjoyed watching when I was a kid. Lost in Space and Star Trek, and there are a couple of others as well. I can't remember the name of now, but very different to the kind of space themed programs that you get now, but I've still got a big fondness for them. And back in my day, we always thought that by the year 2000 everybody would be wearing Lurex and eating pills instead of meals, so I'm glad that didn't come true. Anyway, I'm going to break out these paints that I've had for a little while, so it's a good opportunity to use them. Pearl Colours, Calero, never used them before, handmade. They appealed to me when I saw them because of the shape of the blocks. So yeah, I can't wait to have a go with. I bought them ages ago in an art shop out on a jolly with a friend, and then they've just kind of been sitting on a shelf. I haven't even opened it, but oh look, don't they look pretty? And the set is actually called Galaxy, so I thought perfect, but it might be that I need to go in with some other watercolours just to deepen the colours, but we'll see. So I've got them, and what I want to do is create, I've got this huge piece, this huge pad of watercolour paper. I want to create a galaxy background first, and then I've done this little sketch of a little character. This is me, you can see, because it's quite short and quite dumpy, and it's got a big head. And it's kind of tethered, you know, that classic kind of thing with the little space person floating around in space, and this is supposed to be like the edge of a planet or something. I know the paper looks quite big, but I want this figure to look quite lost, because I'm going to probably do the words Lost in Space in a similar way to the old posters for the old TV series used to be. So I've got those to do the galaxy background, and I've got some titanium white gouache to do the sprinkly stars. My sketch I won't need for a little bit, I'll keep that handy for later. I've got my set of watercolour brushes. I keep these just for watercolour and sometimes for gouache. I think for this stage, for the background, I'm not going to need more than these. A big flat wash brush, my largest round brush, and a large fan brush. And then later on when I come to do the figure, I might need some of these smaller brushes, but one thing at a time. And then I've got some tape. I'm actually going to tape my picture down to my glass cutting mat underneath, because I think otherwise the paper's going to wrinkle up as it gets wet. You have to use a lot of water, don't you, with watercolour? And if it wrinkles up, it'll just pull in the wrinkles and ruin the effect. So I'm going to actually bother to tape it down. So my plan is I will stop waffling and speed through this, play you some music, and I might pop back and see you from time to time, or otherwise I'll see you at the end. Wish me luck. Right, well, so far I'm extremely disappointed with those. I mean, when you look at that lovely bright pink, I'm just not getting that, and the blue, it's just not I just got it dirty or something? No, see, it looks great. And you put it down on there and it's just another shade of grey. I put them to one side because I'm annoyed with them. And I'm going to get some clean water. And I'm going to come in with this set that I was given as a present, and I don't know what the make is now. It was an unpronounceable name, I can't remember it, and it's not on here anywhere. Okay, let's give this another go. This is actually still wet, but right, that's a bit more like it. Now I need to just dry that off and change the water again, and then I'm going to go in with another layer, and the idea is to start with these lighter, brighter colours and then work towards the darker colours and finish off with splattering the stars. Okay, so I think I'm done with my galaxy background. That needs to thoroughly dry now, and I might dot a few more stars around as well, and some of the ones that have kind of faded away a bit, I'll just bring them up again. But I'll do all that later. Right now I'm going to have to leave it to dry, go off and get dinner, and then it'll be time to come back and transfer my image. And I think I'm going to see if I can work with coloured pencils. Yeah, I'm not sure yet, but I can't wait till later. I'm going to have to take the tape off now because it's my favourite bit. I should probably wait till it's completely dry, but hey. I didn't get where I am today by being sensible. I love this bit though. Oh, particularly when it comes off in such a satisfying way. Oh, it's tearing the paper now. Let's go up from this side. You can just blow some hot air over the tape if it's doing that. That can help. But I've put the hairdryer away now. Oh, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I need to have a good clean up of this desk before I come back and start phase 2. Okay, so I'm finally happy with my galaxy background. As I say, I might accentuate some of the stars and things and add a few more later on, but we'll see. So the next thing I need to do is transfer the image of my chubby little space woman onto here. And I'm thinking I'm going to kind of go there. I think rule of thirds, 1, 2, 3, yeah, about there, yeah. And then I'll probably have the line going off that way, and I might have the words lost in space down here, but I might change my mind about that. So I'm hoping that this will work for a transfer method. I'm going to scribble on the back with this kind of chalky pastel, and then turn it over and trace over and hope that I get a kind of chalky outline there that I can follow. We'll see. I've done something similar before and it worked okay, so. Okay, fingers crossed. I can sort of see where the image is, faintly. Okay, I think it's enough for me to go on. My image kind of transferred, and as I said before, it's quite the figure's quite small and the background's quite big, but then I want the little space person to be not lost, but small in a big galaxy. That sense of, you know, when you look up the night sky sometimes and you think, wow, that is so big and I am so small. That. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is block in this little figure with the white gouache, and then I'm going to go into it with colour pencils, and might enhance some of the colour parts of the sky with colour pencils as well, because they do go quite nicely over watercolour and gouache, I think. I'm sure I've done it before and it's worked. Fingers crossed. Okay, so the first step is to get this gouache thing done. I'm just going to do it on my glass mat. Okay, so I've finished painting in, that's a couple of layers of the white gouache paint, and that's nice and dry now. So now I've pulled out some colour pencils. I think they're mostly Polychromos. There's a Posca one there, a couple of Posca ones. I've got a black, a sort of mid-grey, a lighter grey, a white, a couple of shades of turquoise blue and a magenta, because I might just enhance some of these colours in the sky. And then I've got a Uniball Signo white pen, and my two white fine liner Posca pens have both given up the ghost, so this one's a bit fat, but I might use it in a minute, and I might have to get the gouache out again, but we'll see. So I'm going in with colour pencils now, and I'm going to watch a bit more YouTube, and season 3 of Umbrella Academy is on Netflix. I might give that a go. Okay, see you in a bit. Right, well, I think that's me done. I'm quite happy with that. I've decided not to put the words there because now I don't want to cover up the galaxy. Yes, I'm quite happy with how that turned out. Might have another look in the morning and do a bit more, but for the minute I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed watching that. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye.